Jen, Director of JLR, and with me in the hot seat is Jean Turner, Director of LawHawk. Jean, you recently left your role of partner with a major New Zealand law firm to establish LawHawk. What is LawHawk and what is it going to do?
So LawHawk's going to provide advanced legal templates for New Zealand lawyers and procurement specialists. They'll be online and they'll be automated, which means they'll be really easy to access and use, and a user should be able to generate a really tailored legal document much more quickly and with better quality and consistency than if they were trying to do it using more conventional methods.
And why should lawyers use LawHawk?
So I think lawyers are going to have to consider using some form of document automation because it's just going to be the way that law is done from now on. So the question's really whether you try and do it yourself or if you work with someone else. Some reasons why you might work with LawHawk include a combination of speed, quality and cost. So in terms of speed, we're trying to make LawHawk the fastest way to do really great documents and get 80% of the work done in 20% of the time.
Wow.
That's the magnitude. But you've got to have speed and quality together. I could make an interview really quick by taking out questions, but then you might miss something that was really important, or you'd have to go back and add it in separately later on, and that would be quite expensive and take a lot of time. So you've got to have speed and quality together. The third thing is cost. So we haven't got any upfront subscription or minimum use commitments. It's literally something that you can pay and use for as you go if it's the best way for you to do a particular document. And the cost should be low enough that you can just pass it on as a disbursement to a client. So that's one benefit, but the real advantage is that you don't have the opportunity cost of trying to do it all yourself. It's expensive to develop precedents anyway, let alone trying to do the automation on top of them.
Exactly. So how will LawHawk assist to attract and retain good quality talent?
So my experience with young lawyers is it's usually pretty easy to keep them happy as long as they feel like they're progressing at the level that they should and they're keeping up with their peers. So if you've got really good technology, then they're usually quite happy. But if they see that their friends in other firms are working in a better way or doing what they perceive to be better work, then that's when they start to worry. And secondly, it goes to motivation, because we know that things that affect motivation are having autonomy and responsibility, doing more of the job and seeing how what you're doing really impacts on the success of the client. So a tool like LawHawk, which gives junior lawyers the ability to do more of the job, to really be learning a lot as they go and seeing how what they're doing is contributing to the overall job, really does help with their overall satisfaction.
Brilliant. And tell me, when is LawHawk going to launch?
Oh, we're really close now. The new site should be handed over to me for testing and loading content in a few weeks' time. So all going to plan, we're looking to launch in May.
Brilliant. And what do people do to find out more about LawHawk?
You should just go to www.lawhawk.net.nz, and at the very top of the landing page you'll see a button that you can click on to register your name and email address. And that's all you need to do, and we can then keep in touch and let you know when it's ready to go.
Fantastic. Jean, thanks so much for being in JLR's Hot Seat today. For future Hot Seats, stay tuned to jlrnz.com.